Did you know that diamond engagement rings weren't a tradition until the 1930s? The idea that a diamond is forever and should cost 2 months' salary wasn't a cultural tradition. It was a marketing campaign created by De Beers to save their struggling business. This remarkable story completely transformed how we think about love and commitment, and most people have no idea it was manufactured. In the 1930s, De Beers was in serious trouble. The Great Depression had crushed diamond sales, and the company was sitting on a massive surplus of stones that threatened to collapse their prices. Before this time, engagement rings sometimes featured diamonds, but they weren't considered essential. Many couples exchanged simple bands, and diamonds weren't seen as significantly more valuable than other gemstones. Here's where the marketing brilliance begins. In 1938, De Beers hired the Ayer advertising agency to transform diamonds from a luxury into a necessity for anyone getting engaged. What's particularly clever is how they created an entirely new tradition. Their ads never directly sold De Beers diamonds. Instead, they sold the idea that diamond rings were the only acceptable symbol of engagement and love. Something you might not realize, they deliberately targeted men's insecurity by suggesting that the size of the diamond reflected the depth of their love. The 2 months salary guideline wasn't based on tradition. It was invented in the 1980s to increase sales. Psychological insight was remarkable. They connected diamonds to eternal love with the slogan, "A diamond is forever," making it seem unromantic to consider the stone's resale value, which conveniently prevented the secondary market from developing. The outcome was astonishing. Between 1939 and 1979, De Beers increased diamond sales in the United States by 55%, completely transforming the engagement ring market. Here's what's truly fascinating. By the 1950s, proposing without a diamond ring had become almost unthinkable in American culture. Movies, TV shows, and magazines all reinforced the idea that diamond rings were essential to engagement. The cultural shift was extraordinary. What began as a marketing campaign became so deeply embedded in our culture that most people believe diamond engagement rings are an ancient tradition. In reality, they were virtually unknown before the 1930s. This marketing campaign didn't just sell diamonds, it fundamentally changed how we express love and commitment in our most important relationships. But the story's influence extends far beyond America. When Japanese marriages traditionally involved no rings at all, De Beers launched a similar campaign there in the 1960s. Within a decade, 60% of Japanese brides wore diamond rings. Something most jewelry discussions overlook, diamonds aren't actually rare. Their supply is carefully controlled by De Beers to maintain high prices, and lab-grown diamonds, chemically identical to mined ones, are now abundant and much less expensive. What's particularly striking is how deeply this marketing message penetrated our culture. The connection between diamonds and eternal love became so ingrained that many people feel a proposal isn't real without a diamond ring. And the technique was so effective that it's now standard practice. Think about how many other traditions might actually be marketing creations, from white wedding dresses to birthday cards to holiday gift-giving customs. And here's what most people never realize. One of our most emotionally significant purchases, the symbol of our commitment to marry, was shaped not by cultural evolution, but by a company trying to sell more of a product they had too much of.
This is marketing manipulation. The campaigns we explore didn't just sell more stuff, they changed how we think, act, and live. Understanding them gives you power. Want to apply these same principles to sell a lot more of your stuff? Visit benmcgary.com now to learn how. And until then, subscribe for more.